this is fire horse energy. And you might think to yourself, well, if there's so much uncertainty, how does this have anything to do with the fire horse energy? And what I've been shown, the guidance that's come through around this piece is where it's big, it's pronounced, it's amplified. And because of the fire horse energy, it's faster. I'm out in the forest and I have a few things that I want to say. Usually I don't do my videos like this, but hey, here we are in real time. I've got some important codes to share with you around if you are in a place of uncertainty. I've been speaking to a lot of you lately who find yourself in this funny phase of life, season, and it might have just come on more recently for you. I want to speak to the energetics of why this is showing up, the two different ways that it could be showing up for you and how to move through it. So one, this is fire horse energy. And you might think to yourself, well, if there's so much uncertainty, how does this have anything to do with the fire horse energy? And what I've been shown, the guidance that's come through around this piece is, we've just gone through spring equinox in the Northern Hemisphere. And there's a lot of big potential energy right now, okay? A lot of energy in the field and the collective where it's big, it's pronounced, it's amplified. And because of the fire horse energy, it's faster. I don't necessarily want to say chaotic, but it's moving with a lot of speed, which can be really good because that can carry us in a lot of ways. That can help you in a lot of ways if you're wanting to move with something and expand with something. But with this energy, for a lot of us, is coming uncertainty. And the reason why uncertainty is showing up, two different reasons here. One, it could be, and so I want you to sit with what these possibilities could be for you. It could be because there are a lot of opportunities for you in the space. There are a lot of opportunities showing up for you in your life in many different areas that you are being asked to get clear on. It's not about doing all of them. It is about getting clear on which ones feel the most in alignment for me in moving forward on my path. And actually what's coming through here is less is more. Because if we think about how fast and big this energy is right now, it wants to carry you. It wants, the universe wants to make it easier for you. And jumping on this energy, it's like jumping on the horse. Letting it carry you is so important, and it's going to be a lot less taxing on your system. So if there are a lot of opportunities showing up for you, discernment, remember discernment is a big word that's showing up right now, really important one, and I believe it's one of the most important themes of this year of 2026. Using discernment of which opportunities feel in most alignment. These could be opportunities in career, in relationship. There's actually a really good spot I want to come sit down on here. These could be opportunities in career, in relationship. It could be opportunities in not even just romantic relationships, but platonic. Getting clear on where your energy is going, the portals, right? The channels in which your energy is going out. And when there are a lot of opportunities going on, often the invitation there is to come back to here. And it's not about giving your energy to all of it. It's having discernment which ones I want to give my energy to so that your energy can be most amplified into those places. And so, okay, again, if there's lots showing up, discernment, getting clear on which ones you want to give your energy to and letting the energy, the fire horse energy really carry you in this. Now, here's the other thing. Is if you're feeling a lot of uncertainty, there could also be, so it's one of these sort of two options, there could also be an invitation for you to slow down and create space because it's not being shown to you yet. Because often what we do when we're feeling a lot of uncertainty, and I know this really well, like my ego goes into overdrive and I start to ruminate and I get into this energy of, oh, I got to figure it out. I got to figure it out. That's actually the opposite of what is going to help us. It's about slowing down. It's about discerning. It's about getting clear on what's showing up here. And so if there aren't a lot of opportunities, this is actually a sign, and there's a lot of uncertainty for you, this is actually a sign that you need to slow down and create space, because what the truth is for you is in the field. It just hasn't been shown to you yet. It hasn't been revealed. Think about a veil, right? And when you slow down, then it allows a chance for the energy to clear and for you to be shown the way through, okay? So, uncertainty, if you're feeling it, check into those two different options and think about which one feels true to me here and what do I need to be doing for myself. Okay, and the final piece I want to speak to here is this piece around, and we've talked about it so many times, you guys have heard me talk about this till I'm blue in the face, is the nervous system regulation. Why is this so important? Because when you are supporting your nervous system, when you are creating regulation in your nervous system, this allows you to become more present in your life. And why is being more present important? So many reasons. But if we think about this theme of uncertainty, the more regulated and present you are, the greater you're going to be able to know which opportunities feel in greatest alignment for you here, not here. Okay. And if you are more regulated and present in your life, the more, if this is the option for you, the more you can create space to feel into what is showing up that feels like the best way forward, or to receive clarity on what you need to be doing if you're not getting it right now. Clarity is found through space. Clarity is found through grounding in, becoming present, opening up to what are possible potentials you're not receiving because you're in a dysregulated or contracted state. And when we're contracted, we're pushing away. When we're contracted, we're disconnected. And so nervous system regulation is so important in all of this. And so, again, uncertainty, the medicine, slowing down, connecting, regulating, and you can do this in so many ways. You can go to the forest, you can go to the ocean, you can move your body, you can do some breathing, you can do some writing, you can do some dancing, right? Think about your nervous system. I really refer to it as like this channel, right? We have all these energy centers in our channel. When my nervous system is dysregulated, either in a fight flight or in a freeze fawn, that energy needs to do something. It either needs to move or it needs to slow down, sometimes both. And starting to have a stronger understanding of what your system is needing in each moment allows you to tap into the clarity that you are desiring so much sooner. So the best tool is the nervous system regulation. And if you're in this uncertainty, it's about getting clear on, okay, do I need to be slowing down and figuring out and discerning what is the right opportunity or opportunities for me in this moment, and creating boundaries because it's not all of it, less is more? Or if I don't have the certainty, do I need to be slowing down and creating space so I can be feeling into the greater potentials that are trying to reveal themselves to me? You know, we can think that uncertainty is like a really tough place to be in our lives. But uncertainty, you know, we just talked about this in our Empowered Awakening group, this channeled piece that came through around being in the void. Being in the void. When I think of the void, I think of something dark. I think of something like gray area, like not being able to see clearly, like an open space and not actually knowing where we're going yet. But the void is an initiation. The void is preparing you. The void is, it gets to be, depending on how you view it, this beautiful space of uncertainty that is preparing you for the next piece. And so if you're in the void, if there's uncertainty here right now, what is the greater purpose of this? Maybe you found yourself at a new level, and so you have to get clear on where you're going next. Or maybe you're in a new space for yourself, but you're trying to spin your wheels and go as fast as possible, and you need to slow down and create greater discernment of what you're desiring for yourself in this new space. Or maybe you're in the void because you're exiting out of something, but you haven't shown the universe that you're clear on where you want to go next. And so embrace this phase, embrace this season of being in the void. Use it to your advantage because it holds such great purpose and potential. As always, I'm here to support you. If you're needing deeper support, I provide my one-to-one readings in the Akashic Records. This gives you greater clarity around your soul journey. The Akashic Records readings can be so helpful because it really brings you home to your truth. It actually, the way I see it is like we can have lots of stuff going on up here, and these readings are meant to go woof. Whereas my one-to-one soul coaching sessions and containers actually allow you to make sense of a lot of what's here and then figure out what you need to do out in your life, right? It helps you get clear on sometimes what you're desiring or what's the resistance that's showing up. And then how do I show up with great purpose and clarity in my life with soul-aligned action? And so 2 different options there for you. I'm also going to be releasing my April energy forecast coming up in a few days here. And if we're not connected over on Instagram, I will also be releasing the new monthly Akashic Records reading. I do these once a month on the first day of the month. And it's sort of a pick a symbol, pick a card reading to prepare you and to show you what could be coming through for yourself this month and how to support yourself in that. So lots of options to receive support from me. I'm here.